All right, we definitely have somebody messing with the computer. Yeah, I wonder what it is. I noticed that a lot of us in Indiana, we start talking about the Delphi case, and your computer starts going crazy. So, yeah, I don't know if anyone can hear me or not out there. If you can say something in the, say something in the, yeah, something's definitely going on. I wonder if they're trying to block me because two main players right now in the Delphi case are live right now and on panel. So they're talking about the case acting like they're top dog's hero of the day. And ain't it funny how all of a sudden we are having all this trouble with our computers? Boy, very interesting, I must say. But I guess we'll not go because I have somebody watching, but they're too afraid to come into chat and let me know if they can hear me or not. But then again, it always pays to have good help. And like I said, this channel has been espionage and these people all teaming up together on everything. Very sad. What a bunch of sad, sad people.
Why did the social media take over the narrative like they did? Why did these things happen in this case? Because this case, like no other, was wrapped in secrecy from the very beginning. You know, they want to complain about me. They made me. You know, I'm only sitting here because they kept every single thing secret. And people needed to go somewhere to get their news.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And this is a traditional way of news. Hoosier Cold Cases says Greeno just attacked Connie and his intro. He chopped up a conversation he had with her to make it sound like she was forced to implicate Ron. Actually, I submitted a whole hour long plus conversation to.
All right, so we know this much. They will be in Indiana come Thursday or Monday for the Delphi case. There will be other people there waiting for these people. Miss Brunswick, can you hear me? Is there a microphone working? Hello? You can hear me? Okay. So they will be in Delphi, Indiana Monday for the case. They are going to be so called witnesses. There will be people there waiting for these after they get out of court, I imagine, that will want to talk to these people. They can get on YouTube and act like they're the heroes of the day, but fact being, folks, these folks uh, had evidence of an ongoing case, and that is against the law, especially photos of underage kids. So, like I said, they might be hero of the day, but come Monday or court day when they get called down there, and they all will be down there, like I said, I imagine there's going to be others down there waiting for these people for that court date to be over with. So let's listen in a little bit. They're on panel. They're talking. And the case ain't over with, folks. It's still an ongoing case.
On, well, I guess, the questions that they plan to ask. Did they say we're going to ask you these questions or anything?
No, man, they haven't told me nothing. I'm going in totally blind.
Gosh, I would be nervous. You know what I mean? Just being in there is like nerve wracking anyway.
Yeah, I mean, but the way I look at it, um,
Yeah, Greeno says it would be nervous. He'd be nervous. Well, I bet you would, wouldn't you? Being that you're already won it, 50 states. I think you probably would be. I think you probably would be. You probably would be. Snake, well, of course they're not going to tell you what. Just make sure you show up there come Monday. So you can go in front of the judge and do whatever with the information that you had or whatever leaker or whatever the big deal is, whatever madness, what just a zoo, Miss Brunswick. It's just a zoo, Miss Brunswick. Can we agree on that, Miss Brunswick? So the heroes of the day, right? Boy, I'll tell you what, you folks out there in YouTube land, the Greeno and all the rest of these top dog Delphi people, you can act in front of your viewers and all over the world in front of the camera like you're sitting on top of the mountain. But in reality, it's just begun for you. The madness has just begun. That's all I can say. Heroes, that all depends on who you ask. You ask the majority of the people, and they're like, they're idiots, they're bad actors. They got caught, and here they are trying to turn everything around and make it sound like they're witnesses, and they're we're on the docket. Well, let me tell you something about dockets, baby. No rest for the docket today, just your own sins. That's from Creed. Learn the song well because you boys are gonna have to deal with it, not me, not us small channels that bitten by the crap we were getting fed. Let's read my chat. Well, of course, there's old bend over backwards, bendejo. Take a burrito. And the Bungholio. What's he got to say? Let's give it up for the aggressors. Mick Jagger still effing doing it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Miss Brunswick says, I'm just glad you are on, Johnny. Well, I'm on, but they were trying to block me. I don't know if anyone could hear me. 4 times I had to go ahead. Right? They sent one of their trolls in saying, you're trying to steal our content. It's Greeno and the rest of these idiots. Like I said, you'll be there Monday. And after that court date, you'll be coming out of that courtroom. And there'll be other people waiting there. And other authorities. Higher up shallots. Yeah, that's just the way it is. You'll have to explain to them your little madness in Delphi. Let me see what else Bendejo, bend over backwards burrito is saying. Those says bad actors give you credibility. All right. Whatever. That sounds good to me. Let's see what this Brunswick says. I still like riding a horse with no name in the desert. We all been through the deserts on horses with no names. It felt good to be back on the range. In the desert, well, there's so much meth out there, you can't remember your name. It ain't no good if you're gonna blame. La da 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 da. Well, I've heard it all, Miss Brunswick. I agree 100% with you. But how did these people turn out the way they did? Well, let me tell you what. They all came right out and smacked everybody in the face and said they had family members that were police officers and family members that were inside the Indiana lab police department sector. And that's how they got away with it. Probably from what some of us are believing. Crimes that we hope you never find out, folks. Well, at least they cover-ups, madness. That ain't my words. That's Anthony Greeno's words. He's got family within the Indiana police departments and labs. It explains everything to me. Are they safe? No. They'll never be safe. Never. They'll never be safe. They think they are, but they're not going to be. See, there's too many people that listened to these people for years blame each other. It was Greeno that had the photos. It was Snee. It was Harmon. It was all this 4 years ago. I do believe Anthony Greeno made a video saying he solved the case 4 years ago with Sonny Justice claiming that she solved the case. And Anthony Greeno was a lying sack of crap poo-poo. I don't know who's to blame or whose game they made up. But come Monday, court date down there, supposedly. Like I said, I imagine there's going to be a slew of people down there waiting for these guys to get out of the courtroom. And will they slap the cuffs on them right there in the courtroom? No, they wouldn't do that, right? They'll make it seem like these idiots are special, like they're big top dogs. And just when they least expected, their Miranda rights. Well, hell, I'm going to save you folks the trouble. Mr. Anthony Greeno, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or make videos can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney and to a public defense. You also have the right for a phone call. But this is called a citizen's arrest. Therefore, you are now placed under citizen's arrest, sir. I would suggest you just walk yourself into the police station and turn yourself in. That probably would save us a lot of time and ammo trying to find you. So, there you go. I read 2 people Miranda rights already on YouTube. One being Mr. Greeno. There ain't nothing that can save him from his Miranda rights. He's just made a citizen's arrest now. The other one was someone else, but I'm digging in, diving in deep. And I might lift that Miranda rights and arrest on that other YouTuber. But this one, for now, I have to keep in power. Mr. Anthony Greeno has been read his rights. Like I said, any videos he made, any video he dumped, has been found in the servers and the cracks of time and the Ethernet. And I imagine the professionals are going through everything. So Rick Snee, well, we all call him on YouTube Richard Dreyfuss. I tried to save Richard Dreyfuss, aka Rick Snee, numerous times, telling him that we're in the works of a Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Jaws, and Moon over Parador. But he don't want the job, I guess. He'd rather end up being the hero of the Delphi case. And that's fine. You missed out on a lot. You could have been somebody. But now you'll just be the Delphi guy. Right? That had stolen information and double murder and the kids, photos. You're just jealous that Greeno sleeps with his mods. I don't care if he sleeps with all of them. I don't care if he's paying my mods. I don't care if he's backdooring the world. His rights have been read to him. And the hunt continues. And now we're talking about holding sanctions against any state that these guys are in. Meaning they produce these guys, or there'll be sanctions on the whole state. Tariffs put on the whole state if they don't turn these guys over. All government assistance, all taken from that state unless they turn these guys over. We got other ways, brutal ways that we can do it. Numerous ways. But we'll just start doing that. Right? These bad guys, well, you got this bad guy in your state. Right? The police are protecting all these people. We got evidence that he's a bad cookie. But you won't hand him over to us. The only thing we can do is pull sanctions. Everybody in that state will have to pay taxes. I don't know. That's what the king used to do back in the day. I'm sorry. That's just what I'm sorry. Hey, listen. These guys have been trespassing. They've been hacking. They've been stealing when they should have been hiding. They've been doing all kinds of stuff to us. Magic, voodoo, witchery, trespass, stealing. Nobody's stealing from these idiots. Leaks that were given to these YouTubers deliberately. Some say it was deliberate to wreck the case. I say it was to find out the corruption. That's what I say it was. And we found it. We found the excess of the evil that the presidents were looking for, and I found it. Many of us have. I'm not going to take full credit because it's a team. There is no I in team. But we'll continue this mission and this channel and everything. And let's listen to these, a little bit more of these guys. These guys, they're good. They're some of the best bull crackers I've ever seen in my life. Really?
Some people do, but it's nothing I haven't been through. I was moved to the maximum security prison too from Carroll County because they were overfilled. And then I was also moved from there to Cass County. So I think that it's just what he's going through is he's never been in jail. He's depressed. He's going through some shit, man. Anybody would be. Think about this. He's facing the rest of his life. You know, anybody's going to be. Imagine this, people. Imagine if someone walked into your house, took everything out of your bathroom, like all the toiletries and everything, left you with a roll of toilet paper, and then put you in the bathroom and locked you in there for the rest of your life and said, here, man, we'll bring you a little bit of food every now and then. And that's it. Maybe bring you a TV and a radio.
Well, let me tell you how it feels. We know how it feels because you YouTubers out there, that some of us got too close to the truth. Well, you swatted people. You called the authorities on people. You lied. Why? Well, because you had connections with the police. Whether you lied or not, that's what you said. Now we got to go with it. Right? Now we got to go with it. So a lot of people lost a lot of things. A lot of people lost their credibility, their homes, their lives, their health care in Indiana, their Social Security, because you guys attacked and came up with lies. You called Social Security businesses and said people were lying. You called WIC or whatever these SNAP food places and wrecked people's lives and told lies. And saying that you were with the government and police. And you were lawyers and doctors and all kinds of stuff. And then we ask you folks on your channel, are you a real lawyer? No, I'm not a real lawyer. I know more than what a lawyer knows. Oh, really? It's no wonder how these folks ended up with all the evidence, all the proof and everything, made tons of money on their YouTube channels, directed the case, and anyone that got too close to the truth, they wrecked their credentials numerous times. Then they called in their lawyers, and then they threatened people with mafias and gangs and biker clubs. You people are a sack of shits. X marks the spot come Monday in Delphi, Indiana. The whole world is watching, and we got to put on a show. No, I am not jealous of Anthony Greeno for the 50th time. They have sent women in here to get photos of our penises. Our penises? Information, whatever they could get. espionage spies. And then they all ran to the government and behind their people connections in the police. We found the corruption and we found the axis of evil, Mr. Bush. In all the ex-presidents, we found it. It lied within our own country and it lies down south in Indiana. Come Monday, the truth will be told. This case will go forward and it will be investigated even after Richard Allen is found innocent or guilty. The hunt for these people will never end. They have wrecked too many people's lives. They have threatened too many people. They've threatened to kill women and children. And now they turned around on us, people that were making movies. A movie down there come Monday. Happy hunting. This is a movie channel. You guys over there, Greeno, Snake, your crime channels, remember? Now all of a sudden you're rap stars and you're scientists, music men, and all kinds of stuff. Well, you don't pull the wool over my eyes and quit sending that evil stuff to me. We'll come see you Monday in Delphi, Indiana. And anyone that gets in our way. Your witcheries that you sent me and many other of these YouTube channels. You ain't safe, boys. Not even the government can save you folks. Now you turned the YouTubers against the government. And they're not even afraid of the government now. Eye for an eye. Now all you big boppers got to make your way back home after court Monday. These guys went off hearsay. Let me tell you folks something. I want to thank the United States FBI. I want to thank the United States government, the police force, who set this whole thing up. Geniuses. Geniuses. You boys are going to be singing when you're locked up with some of our buddies in deep state. Lockdown. Bubba. Don't bend over to get the soap, boys. Don't bend over to get the soap. I can guarantee you that. Now let me get back to my chat. Say, I want to apologize if there's any ladies in my chat. I apologize for this movie and not the words on my anger is not directed towards any of you ladies. You're more than welcome to be in my chat. Let me see what's going on in my chat. Let's call Greeno Renee since that's his real first name. All right, Ben. Go ahead. I really don't care what his name is. I don't know Greeno. John, I never watch him. Thank God you don't. Because you too would be opening your checkbooks and believing everything he says and sending them news, and he'd be sending them right back out and getting money for doing it, probably. See, I got my opinion just like he does. He calls us all names. He trolls us left and right. He's been caught. They're all teaming up together. It's all madness. Let me tell you something. The whole state of Indiana and its authority is under the microscope right now. All because of some YouTubers. What they said on camera. That they themselves had family within the police departments and people within the forensic labs they were related to. Now we're going to tear apart Indiana and its police force and its labs And we're going to go over every case to make sure it was not tampered with. So the killers got away with the murders. And that explains why these guys have been exceeding in police for so long. Come Monday, we'll see if they're alive. Come Monday, it'll be all right. And someone will be holding them tight behind bars. Well, I don't know. But there you folks go. The madness continues in Delphi's. Call your lawyers. Call your friends. Call everybody you want. It, to me, a movie. And it's going to make a lot of money. So get out of my way. And we're not buying any of the crap. Nobody believes anybody. Nobody cares about anything right now. The world's coming to an end. Nobody cares about crap. But making sure that we get every single one of these Delphi news behind bars. That's what matters. What matters is before this world ends, Abby and Libby are going to get justice. They say R.A. phone never was there. It didn't have to be there at the location. All it had to be was in that town, and it would have pinged to them towers, which would have showed they were somewhere around the tower. So it's very interesting. The show, the deceit that these guys, they deceived everybody, probably on orders from the corrupt government that is running Indiana. Hell, they punished me already. I don't know if they punished me or stole it. They just stole it. But I think probably corruption. We don't believe nobody anymore. We're waiting for the election to get over with. These guys created their own madness. Nobody else. I'm sorry, folks. Don't blame me. Don't you dare send that evil on me. I'm going to tell you just like Talladega Nights. Don't you send that crap to me. With Bobby Ricky, don't you dare put that evil on me, Bobby Ricky. So we're not, and I am so tired of hearing that we are jealous of these guys and jealous of their good looks or talents as they steal us blind and manipulate. They're a bunch of Satan worshipers, if you ask me. Right? A bunch of kung fu wannabes, madmen, women abusers. We've all witnessed them abuse women multiple times. Violent crimes, violence, threats. We've asked numerous times, are they making movies? No. And this is really how these people are, folks. I don't even know them, John. No, you probably don't. Thank God. You'd be another brainwasher. You had already been broke. And you had already been on camera crying. You had already been on camera crying. If you knew any of them, Delphi dudes. Broker than a joker. Because you'd be sinking all their money because every week they need a phone. Or they need a new laptop or a computer. Every week. Reno has Savannah stowed away somewhere. Who gives a crap? He's got many women stowed away places. Here's a man that claimed that people doxed his daughter, but yet he was on film with a young lady claiming that she was his daughter. And then he turned around and blamed people because they brought up his daughter and said, we didn't even know he had a daughter. No mention of it. We can't find no records of it. Where are the records? Child support, he's one. Where's the child? Nobody, what? Produce instead of these fake documents. And they're going to get busted for fake documents, court documents, United States government court documents. Like I said, people, White House, Pentagon, you asked me where the evil lied. You asked me to do a job. My job is fulfilled. My mission is fulfilled. I found the axis of evil. We didn't have to look far. What will we have to do to solve this problem? Stay out of my way. That's what you do. My job is done. Now we bring in the cleanup crew. Now, am I buying it? We're done with their witches and magic and witchery and voodoo and all the Odin stuff and everything. We will now punish people as they did back in the 1800s. They made it real, not me. Don't blame me. Do not blame me. Let's get back to my channel. Greeno and Savannah, we really don't care. We really don't care. Then they will bend over backwards, take a big burrito. We don't care who Greeno is with. We feel sorry for these women. We're telling these women they should go get checked out. We really don't care who Greeno is with. Quit coming to my channel and asking about Greeno. Do I go over to Greeno's? No. That's how we know exactly who these people are, who their channel's from. And you know, it was just on the news too. The federal government talked. We're worried about these YouTubers brainwashing in the masses. Millions of people that turn on us. What do, Johnny? I'll tell you what we do. Lock everything down. They ain't gonna make it out of this country. Don't be sissies. We'll show you what the American government and the power of God and the machinery can do. Now, let me get, Miss ATS News is here. Folks, make sure you folks check out Miss ATS News channel tonight at 9 o'clock. Tonight is the Soto case. Great little lady. But she's married. You can quit asking her if she's going to sell bath water in my chat. Not here. We're waiting for it to get tested. Now, who's Greeno? Here we go. Now everybody's playing down. Everybody's going to play down. One of my best mods now is going to play down. This is they got to her. They got to her. They got to her. I don't know ATS News. That's Miss Brunswick. That's Miss ATS News. Miss ATS News. That's Miss Brunswick. There you go. You guys know each other. She has a crime channel on the internet. I do believe it's award-winning, million view or something like that. She's a big shot. Big road. Shot caller, man. But let's get this straight. She's a married woman. Quit hitting on her in my chat. I promised her husband I'd keep an eye on her. She's got nothing to do. She loves to get in trouble. I don't know why. She's posting poo earlier in my chat. All right, what are we doing now? I don't know Greeno. Okay. Anthony Rene Greeno, aka Madman, Psycho Dog, Delta Whiskey Bravo, Connection 4. Total loon, total madman, more crazy. I have a disability. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But Anthony Greeno makes me look like baby crap on his little escapades. One year he went into Little Ding Dong, knee deep in rice patties and crack. Got himself strapped into a chair. We got the video on that too. So sad. And we all had to go through this. But they put us through it. Now, well, the lawsuits are rolling in, I guess, in Indiana. What is going on? It's called Overcome, Adapt, Get Rid of the Corruption. It's a secret mission that we were working on. High echelon black ops, Delta Force. But that mission has been fulfilled and conquered. My job is done, folks. Else you folks need to know this much. Here on the channel of Johnny Kramer, we are not standing down to this battle crack. And we support you 100%, Mr. Ted Nugent out there in Texas. Mr. Nugent, if you can help us round up a couple of these doggies out there in Texas, some of these madmen themselves that are involved in the Summer Wells case and everything out there. Yeah, we appreciate it, sir. We'll do our job up north here. We're right on the border of Michigan, Pierre, Michigan. We don't stay too long there because we don't want to OD on Michigan. It's Pierre. So thus far, we rest our case. Come Monday, I imagine there's going to want to be people there after these guys get out of court that are going to want to talk to these gentlemen, answer questions. And we'll get to scoop them come Monday down in Delphi. Are there any questions? I blocked that one on my end. Who'd you block, Miss Brunswick? I keep thinking Drano for Saints being plugged. I don't know. It could be Drano, Greeno, Drano. For all I know, they've been snorting Drano. Well, wait a minute. Let me look up that chemist. Here it is right here. That's why, Miss Brunswick, in order to make crystal meth, ingredients, Drano. Makes sense now. Makes perfect sense. Now that concludes our case. The people of the United States rest. Yes, Bendejo went down the Drano. You know, it was too easy. He came in here being good. He's being good. I mean, but he's been in my lockup for so long. And we think these people are just, we are being used. These people are coming here. They're just messengers to drop off this sickness. See, now my throat is starting to mess up and my ears are clogging up everything. I felt fine before I did this video and started. This entity, this demon, enters us. Whether it's being sent here, who knows? What is it? We don't know. We don't know. But it makes sense. And I think all the rest of us are starting to do. You know, I agree with Miss Criminality out there. That's another channel, folks. If you don't watch Miss Criminality, jump over there. Check her channel out, Miss Criminality. I agree with what she said the other day on camera. You can't take it. Once it's on film, you can't take it back. right? What did she say? Quit attacking us. This is something demonic. It is demonic. I've been going through it for 7 years now. 7 years. Whenever we start talking Delphi, here come the coughs, the headaches, the sniffles, the madness. Somebody is giving us their sickness. And that somebody might be Satan himself that's trying to cover this case or cover it up. But I agree 100% with that lady, Miss Criminality, and so many more of these YouTubers. Mr. Bob Mata, aka The Edge from YouTube. Folks, you did not hear it here on this channel, but that is not the real Edge. That's the lookalike Edge that's in a cover band called The Edge. On the weekends, he's The Edge. During the week, he's Bob Mata, the lawyer. Leave him alone. I run security for him. One of the great cover bands ever. Everyone, oh my God, it is. It is. But it ain't. Just leave him alone. If you don't know who I am, I'm Johnny Kramer from Chicago, a.k.a. Johnny Dalton. I know a lot of you ladies, oh my God, what's his name? Dalton. Oh my God, it's not Johnny Dalton, is it? That's me. I'll go about your business. There's nothing to see. There she is, our beautiful Miss Debbie. I was worried. I was just getting ready to do a video. Where is my missing mod, Debbie Fox? I was going to put a video. My next video is going to be my missing mod, Debbie Fox. There she is. Oh my God, she had to go rescue a cow out of the middle of the street. Miss Debbie, why do you put yourself in danger like that? I hope you got some milk from that cow before you put it back in the pasture. Oh, little lady, put some shoes on. You're walking around in the pasture. It's cow poo. That's cow poo poo. Not good. Wash them feet off, girl. Oh, Debbie. Oh, no, she's a good woman. She's a good woman. Oh, you mean yo, not ho. God, Miss ATS News. You're a respectable woman on YouTube. You mean ho. Oh my God, I can't believe this. This is too much for me. I'm hoping it was a typo and you said yo and not ho. She's not a ho. She's a good woman. She's a good woman. Only here on Johnny Kramer's channel. Why don't you go over to Rick Snays and do this? Huh? Why don't you go over to Greenos and do this? No, it's only here. You post piles of crap in my chat and call people hoes. I know it was a typo. You meant to say yo. But my viewers don't know you ho. God. Oh my God, I can't do this anymore. No, I can't do this. You know, I work hard for this channel. I give it everything. This channel is the world to me. I have a disability, people, and the doctors said, "What do you like doing, Johnny? Do something you like, Johnny. Relax. Sit at home, Johnny. Do something you like. Whatever. Well, I like music. I like looking at a beautiful woman and spending my time with movies. I like working on cars and stuff like that. Working and everything. Well, your days of working and being a shock caller, earth mover, a heartbreaker, love taker is over with. You're retired. You have mental problems. You're cuckoo. So do things that you can do at home to pass the time. So I divulged all my time into YouTube, my channel, other people's channels, building, forming, working my way. Do I get paid any money? Not one dime. Not one dime do I make off this channel. Not one dime, not one chitty chitty bang bang Snapchat, Tootsie Roll, or Little Taco. Nothing. I survive off a poor man's life. And you people come at me in my chat and post piles of poop, call people ho-hos. This wouldn't happen on Rick Snays, would it? Wouldn't happen on Greenhouse, would it? Not over there in old Bob Mattis, the Edge channel. When happens here. No, I'm not over at Rick Snays, aka Richard Dreyfuss. Moon Arbor Parador. I gave you a shot, Rick. I gave you a shot to be the next Richard Dreyfuss in Moon over Indiana. You passed on it. Now look at you. You'll be sweeping floors the rest of your life, Snake. You'll never work again in this state. I can tell you that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I got a life to live. You wanted a movie? And Johnny Kramer produced that movie. Come Monday, we'll see these guys in court. Which we really won't, because that won't even ever be. It's nothing. It's not. All this stuff's probably going to get thrown out anyways. Right? We're worried about getting this case into the court. This is the real Johnny Kramer talking. John Kramer. Truth be told, folks, enough with the acting and the mental illness that I have. We want this case in court. We're tired of all the trying to divert everybody away from court date. We are ready to go into court and unravel this whole madness. The whole thing. Are there any questions from press, chat, Pentagon, White House, anybody out there? Paramount Pictures, I wrote at University. It's funny, Miss ATS says, no trolls are coming in now, and so is live. Yeah, they're exactly, Miss ATS. I think we found people that we'll be focusing in on, and then, we're not, honestly, I have a disability. I can't be rolling around on the ground anymore. So they come to me, they ask me, what can we do to be powerful, to have a voice, I'll create something, we'll build something. If anything, it'll be a robot to protect us. But we will protect ourselves. The madness continues in Delphi. It is a beautiful day out, folks. I got the door open, the windows open. Beautiful blue skies. We got these white puffy clouds out. Just a beautiful day, but we got cold coming. Now, let me see. Is there any more questions? I'm glad little Miss Debbie is safe. We were just getting ready to do a video finding Miss Debbie Fox. We're waiting for another mod of mine, Miss Bella Blaney, to go live today. Today is Friday, right, ladies? I don't even care what time it is, folks. I don't even care what day it is. Is it Friday, though? Wish I had some good weather. It's coming. Don't worry. It can't rain forever, Miss Brunswick. It can't rain forever. Debbie, what movie was that from? Quick. Time out. No one in my chat knew. Wait a minute, I'm not even on top live chat, I'm on top chat. What the hell? I maybe missed what they were saying or something. I don't know what this, oh my God, wait, I'm on live chat now. Now I can see what. Oh my God. How dare you talk that way in my chat? How dare you? Oh my God, a bunch of sick. And where were we? Not one of my chat people knew the phrase "it can't rain forever." What movie was it from? What movie was it from? Can you folks even hear me? Hello? Chat went dead. Yeah, these folks. They think I won't keep going on with the chat that's dead. I'll continue to roll cameras there. Ain't gonna stop this shit from selling. Ain't stopping this platoon. Not here, no way, no how. Now, what movie? Hold on, folks, my phone's ringing. It's the unknown caller. Much like the Doors song, Unknown Soldier. It's the unknown caller. It's the unknown caller. It's the unknown caller. What movie was the phrase, "it can't rain forever" from? Any movie. Not one of them. Not one of them. They're all stumped. They don't even know what I'm talking about. That's sad. All right. We, the people, rest our case with Delphi. The madness continues. The lies, the deceit, the evil, the trespassing, the sickness, the witchery, the sorcery, the warlocks, the Odins. Puff the magic dragon. It's all coming to an end, folks. It's all coming to an end. And I want to thank all my viewers and subs for watching. Have a great day. God bless you all. We're really glad that little Debbie Fox is okay. Miss ATS News, check out her channel tonight, 9 o'clock. Check out little Bella Blaney's channel, little Debbie Fox's channel. Lived by the sea. Yes, little Puff, the magic dragon. Lived on a boat on the sea, the gallows sea. Galliola. Right? So I want to thank all you ladies. Your little plan didn't work. And stuff, I want to thank all your trolls for keeping me on my toes. I want to thank all the great ladies in my chat and all the members and all the subs and all the viewers. Just think, I've been at 400 subs for 12 years. I'm making progress. Yeah. Now let me folks fill you in. I am the Father channel, and 800 other channels feed off of this channel. So really my views right now, I have 10.5 being streamed across the world. And these other channels are like vampires sucking views and subs from you. So I am the alien mother in Alien. I'm just producing a bunch of agents, plopping them up, plop, 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 plop. And soon you will see my work all over the silver screens and TVs. God bless America. God bless all you. Justice for Abby and Libby, and nobody else but Abby and Libby first. God bless you all. Have a great day. All glory goes to God. Amen.